Run it back. Do they get it
Oh,
done?
no.
There,
I was like,
there
when
it is.
is this? Hold on a second. I was waiting, like, how is he going to pose a question to me or how is he going to land this plane? And
Landed
I
it.
was like, wait a minute. In the last 30 seconds of your just epic rant, I was like, he's going to be in the party of running it back with the core four. No, he can't be. He is. And I need Parr here because he would absolutely annihilate you as well. Because
No.
don't get into that. Don't get into that mess, Dave. You gotta stay the course. You gotta commit to change. You don't want to step back and say, hey, run it. Like they've already made a move. Okay. We're like what, a week and a half, 2 weeks out from that abysmal loss to the Panthers in game 7. You've already made the move at the top. You had to let go of Shanahan. Okay. He was just so committed to this core four and committed that they would actually get it done. It didn't happen. You got to accept it. You got to rip the band-aid off. You got to move on. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, right? You got to let them go. Okay. If you look at Edmonton, right, there's two guys that control that team at the end of the day. It's number 97 and number 29, and they are playoff dogs. They get it done when it matters. For the Leafs, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. That's what I'll say. There's too many cooks in the kitchen,
That's a good reference.
right? Tavares, look at, if you want to give this guy a discount,
Five
sure.
million? Would you give him 5? 2 years, 5 per? 5 per for 2 years.
I think it's got to be in, personally. I think it's got to be in the 4.5 range. And if he doesn't bite, then see you later, Marner. He's going to get like 16 million from the Sharks. And you know what? So be it. Because there's two guys that are going to run that team. It's going to be Matthews and Nylander. And the rest, you sprinkle in a good supporting cast. You keep the primary defenders back there. You got Stallers for another year. You got Berube taking on a bigger role. And you have Trey Living taking on a bigger role. That's what Keith Pelly said in the end of year media availability. That I want Trey Living and Craig Berube's role to expand, have more of a say in kind of the internal stuff that goes on. So already making moves, but this is so classic. And you're a very smart media professional, but this is you're talking like a very, very classic Leaf fan to be irate after another playoff failure, saying blow it up, and then 14 days later or whatever it is, it's like, well, hold on a second, maybe run it back. Yes, is it satisfying to know like, wow, Florida's that good? At this point, it could have been any team, and I think the Leafs would have revealed their true colors eventually, right?